Hey, what's up guys? In this video I'm going to show you how to remove the rear bumper cover on a Honda Odyssey. Start out by opening up your hatch. And next we need to remove these bolts here on the back side of the bumper using a 5mm Allen wrench. And same with the ones here on the other side. And next, you want to climb underneath the bumper here on the rear. And starting here on the driver's side, we have these clips here that we need to take out. And you can either use a flathead screwdriver or you can use a clip tool. I'll show you both ways. And starting out with the flathead screwdriver, we're going to want to pry out on the middle of the clip. So we're going to get underneath the middle and we're just going to pry, kind of wiggle it back and forth just a little bit, and then bring your screwdriver around to the other side and do the same thing. You don't want to pry too hard starting off because you'll end up breaking the clip. So you just want to go back and forth because these clips are super easy to break. All the road grime and stuff gets in them. So if you take your time and work your way around, you can typically get these out without breaking them. And if you do break them, it's not that big of a deal. You can get replacements on Amazon for pretty inexpensive. And I'll put a link to those in the description below, as well as all the other tools that I'm using. So again, we'll do the flathead screwdriver on this one. And then once you see the middle start to come up, you can just kind of pull it out with your hand to get the clip out. And if you have a clip tool, it's just like two prongs that go on either side here. You can get it underneath there, get underneath that middle part, and then just kind of wiggle out on it, and it gets that middle out, and then you can go behind the rest of the clip and pop it out. So you're going to want to do the same thing down the middle of the back of the vehicle here. So you want to take out those clips, and when you get over to the passenger side, you can see that there's clips right here holding this little guard on here from the exhaust. You don't have to remove these. You can leave those in. The bumper can still come off with those in. So go ahead and just remove these ones here in the middle, as well as the one here on the back of this flap. Next, come around to the side of the bumper here, and we need to remove these 3 Phillips screws. And because the tire is so close to the bumper, you either need to use a Phillips stubby screwdriver if you can fit it between here, or I like to use it's a ratchet with a Phillips bit on the end, and it allows you to get in between the tire here and get these screws out. And now we need to pop the bumper loose from the body of the car. And to do that, we're going to use one hand to put a little bit of outward pressure here on the end of the bumper. And then with the other hand, we're going to use a plastic pry tool. And we're going to pry down on the slots here in the bumper to pop it loose from the spacer here that's underneath the bumper. The spacer is what connects the bumper to the quarter panel here on the side of the car. So we're going to use our plastic pry tool and go ahead and start here on the end. And again, you can get these off of Amazon also. You can use a flathead screwdriver, but you risk scratching your car, so I suggest using these. So we're going to get here on the end, kind of pulling down with this hand to make a little bit of a gap here. And then we're going to pop that loose. I'll change the camera angle here so you guys can see exactly what I'm prying on. Alright, so you can see these little slots right here. That is what I'm pushing down on. And when I do that, it releases this little tab there on the spacer that clips into the bumper. So it's releasing the tab from the bumper when I do that. And we're just going to work our way all the way up until we get to the tail light. And then when we get to the tail light, this whole side of the bumper here is loose. So we're going to go ahead and go over to the other side, and you're going to do that side also. And now the bumper's ready to come off. So let's go around to both sides and take a hold of the side and just pull it back. And same with the other side. And then just pick up on the center of the bumper and pull it directly back off the vehicle. And just take note when you're removing the bumper that some models have backup sensors, and there'll be a wiring harness that's going to be plugged in. So when you're taking it off, you're going to have to unplug the wiring harness before you can take the bumper completely off. And that's it, guys. The bumper's off the vehicle. Thanks for watching.